angel fairies, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having an amazing, gorgeous, abundant day. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to tap into your divine masculine energy. So if you guys do end up enjoying this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on my post notifications so you won't miss a video from me. Let's hop into this horror. And I want to apologize for the background noise. I couldn't do nothing about that. By the way, do you guys like my makeup? Okay, if you on my Instagram, you know that I'm going in a new direction with makeup. I'm no longer doing the glitter butterflies. I think that era of my makeup career is over. The thing about me is when I really like a certain makeup style, I'll stick with it for like years if I want to, right? And like the only thing that'll change is probably like the makeup looks each time, because I like to do signature shit, like signature looks. So I think it's time for the butterflies to end, and right now we're going into the charm makeup. I'm gonna put a photo right here. Hopefully it shows you guys up close how this makeup look, and I really love how it came out. And the funny thing is I'm wearing the color of your sacral or sacral, one of those words, chakra, and it's so fitting because literally I tapped into my creativity today, and I'm just so grateful that I could. So highly recommend you guys meditate on your sacral chakra so you can tap into your creativity and your pleasure center. And that's what I kind of set my intention for this day, was to tap into creativity, and boom, it worked out. So I don't have any notes in front of me, so I'm just gonna be talking my shit. So if I repeat shit, hush. So divine masculine and divine feminine. I did a video on divine feminine. I'm gonna put a video up there or a link up there so you guys can watch it. But divine feminine is basically like the energy of receiving, tapping into nurturing energy, loving energy, being open and honest with your feelings. And then divine masculine is being a little bit more bold, stepping and, you know, having firm boundaries, like standing firm in yourself, as well as being a leader, being the one to just go out there and take shit. Keep it cute when you go do that. But we have both of these energies within us, and I know I do have some non-binary followers or supporters and, you know, people who don't subscribe to the masculine and feminine, and I just want to kind of clarify that this is not talking about female and male, because it's more than that, first of all. And second, like, this energy, these two energies are within every single person on this earth, and it's up to you to cultivate it and have it in balance so you can live the best life you can. So even if you're non-binary, you have these energies within you, and you can definitely call them something different. Some like to call them yin and yang, so I highly recommend that one, which is the Chinese traditional way of saying what these energies are, or embodying these energies. So if you guys would like that term way better, then I highly recommend you guys use that. I'm personally fine with divine masculine and feminine after years of figuring out what those words mean to me. So to tap into your divine masculine energy, first thing you want to do is get the notion that it's bad energy, right? There is a such thing as toxic masculinity, right? And we already know how this is perpetuated in society, how it ruined lives and all that good shit. So we have to unlearn that masculine energy is not bad at all. It's just the way people present it that makes it seem like it is, but it's not. It's something that you truly need in order to kind of move forward and get the shit that you want sometimes. So you don't want to be toxic, okay? You don't want your masculinity, your masculine energy, your yang, is it yang? Yes, your yang energy to be a little toxic. You want to find a balance. You don't want to go overboard, and that's what I'm going to teach you guys to do. Okay, because a lot of people go overboard, and the reason why they go overboard is because they don't have, or they don't really subscribe to or tap into their divine feminine energy as well as masculine. It's just all about masculine. That's why you're fucked. So the way I personally tap into my divine masculine energy every single day is to force myself to kind of stand in my truth. And I'm very masculine already, to be fucking honest. It's like I have no choice to do it, but I kind of overdid it, and not in a toxic masculinity way, but in a way that I didn't allow myself to sit back and receive things. I didn't allow myself to, you know, be nurtured in love, because I was giving it all out, right? I was giving the nurturing, I was giving the leadership, I was giving the protection and the strong energy. That's what I was giving to every single person. So I was kind of unbalanced in that way, and I know a lot of Black women especially can relate to that, because we had we always, in this society, we have to be strong, right? We have to literally build up a shell around us so we won't get hurt, and that shit gets tiring. And sometimes we want to tap into our divine feminine, but we literally can't because we would not survive. So I kind of learned how to balance out the divine masculine within me, and the first thing I want you guys to do is learn how to tap into it. So the first thing you want to do in order to practice or to tap into your divine masculine energy, what you must do is be okay with it. Next, you want to start finding out what divine masculine energy means to you, okay? So for me, it means setting boundaries. It means being strong and courageous. It means standing firm in my truth. It means being a leader when I need to. It means, you know, reaching out first whenever I need to. You know, it means putting my foot down whenever I need to. Like, those are what divine masculine energy means to me, and it definitely helped me in my life with setting boundaries with my family, especially when they would get toxic at certain times. Without my divine masculine energy, I would not be where I am today, because I would always constantly forgive them, constantly be hurt and things of that nature, which you can do on both sides. I use it within my career and my business. So me reaching out to other people to network or to kind of become friends, that is one way you can kind of show your divine masculine energy. You taking the initiative to do something, you know, you taking an initiative to reach out instead of waiting for people to come to you, because masculine energy, they go out, they get that shit. They don't sit here and wait around. They go get what the fuck they want. Another way that you can kind of show your divine masculine energy, in the way that I show my divine masculine energy, is speaking my truth without a fucking problem, right? Or without sugarcoating it. Of course, don't be mean. Like, don't be saying shit disrespectfully. But when you know you need to set your boundaries in a firm and just way, I use my divine masculine energy to do so, which means, here's an example. Say if somebody overstepped my boundaries by touching me when I told them not to touch me. What I would do in that moment, instead of not saying anything, I would say, excuse me, or sweetheart, or love, or bitch. No, I'm kidding. I would say, please do not touch me in this way. I feel very uncomfortable. If you're not going to honor my sacred no or my sacred yes, then I cannot have you in my life. Okay, that's me setting my boundaries. That's me speaking my truth and being brave in the face of that. Because sometimes setting your boundaries, it takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of bravery. And that's when divine masculine comes in to help you set those boundaries and to help you kind of achieve all the things that you want to achieve, right? Another way, I don't know if I said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. I'll just cut it out. So another way I show my divine energy is by taking leadership, right? So whenever I need to lead something, because everybody else is scared to do so, I do it, and I do it without courage. Or another way to kind of show my divine masculine energy is to be disciplined and to do the shit that I need to do by forcing myself to do those things, because sometimes procrastination is that, girl, I'm sorry, sometimes I just don't want to be doing anything. And that's when I have to get up. I'm like, all right, get your ass up. You got this. You can do this. You can do it. Like, I hype myself up to get the shit I need to get done. And that kind of helps me as well. And we love that divine masculine energy, because I really do think that discipline is like the key to divine masculine energy. Another way that I showcase my divine masculine energy, not really showcase, I don't know why I said that word, but embody that divine masculine energy, is when I protect myself, the people around me, and my boundaries. I don't play when it comes to my friends. I don't play when it comes to certain members of my family. I don't play when it comes to you guys. If somebody fucking with y'all, they really gonna get done up. And it may look like I'm not about that shit, and sometimes I'm really not about that shit, because I really don't like to fight. I am a lover, not a fighter, but I can get down if I need to. I'm very much a ride or die for people who show me that I can be a ride or die for. So I really do love protecting my energy, protecting others whenever I can, to the best of my abilities. Now, it can go overboard, because if you protect them too much without really figuring, like, without taking into account your energy and yourself, it can become a little bit hurtful and painful for you. So make sure you find a balance within that. But I do love to protect myself, and the way I do so is setting spells and rituals for protection. Another way that I do it is not to expose myself to things I know I cannot be exposed to, but sometimes scary movies hit. Another thing is the way I protect myself is setting up boundaries. Another way I protect myself is doing shadow work and working through my feelings so they can be released, and I don't do anything that can hinder my growth spiritually, physically, emotionally, in any way. So I highly so one of the things that you can do to tap into your divine masculine energy is to figure out how you can protect yourself. Another thing is structure, finding structure in my life, building up things, you know, having fun in the present moment of building up to, or building the momentum to my desired reality. A lot of us crave structure. I crave, bitch. I crave some structure. Finding structure however you can in everyday life, within yourself, spiritually, physically, emotionally. That's another way you can tap into your divine masculine energy. And of course, I'm gonna have a little surprise at the end of this video, so I highly recommend you guys watch to the end to see what that surprise is, okay? Another way you can tap into your divine energy is being a provider. Now, I'm not saying provide for other people, but if you like to do that, man, do it. No, I'm kidding. Not really. I mean, that's the least y'all can do. All the shit y'all be doing. But no, if you want to be a provider or tapping into that energy of being a provider. So what this means is, what are you going to provide for yourself? Are you going to provide yourself love? Are you going to provide yourself compassion? Are you going to provide yourself the best life you desire? Are you going to provide yourself protection, honoring of your boundaries, setting your boundaries, honoring your sacred yes and no? Like, what are you going to provide yourself so you know that you're going to be fine and straight throughout life, right? So it doesn't just mean like your physical or material world, it also means your emotional world. What are you going to provide for yourself to make sure you have structure? And then the last one I want to talk about is strategic thinking. Now, my head be empty. It be empty. I'm gonna be really honest with y'all. I have nothing in here. There's Tweety Bird is in my head right now. But when it comes to certain things in my life, I know I have to be strategic. I know I have to think, be an observer, and not really move with my heart, but move with my mind, my logic, my thinking. So the way that I do this is being more intentional with my words, being more intentional with my actions. Now, in order to kind of do this to the best of your abilities, you got to figure out what parts in your life you're not being strategic with, or what parts in your life you have to be strategic with so you can get the things that you want, or things can go a little bit more smoother for you. So here's an example from my life. I know that I need to be more strategic with my business and my career around what I'm doing, because I have a lot of shit that I like to dabble into. If you guys watched my last vlog, I'm gonna put it up here. I talked about my human design, and I talk about how I really love to dabble in literally everything that is creative. Like so many things I don't monetize or I don't get money for, but I love to sing, I love to dance, I love to paint, I love to do spiritual work, I love to do YouTube, I love to do Patreon, I love to do sponsorships from brands. Like, I have a whole ass of shit pertaining to like my personal self and my career that I want to tap into, but I feel like I don't have enough time, and I feel like I don't know how to analyze it to kind of spread my time out in a very efficient way to get shit done. So lately I have been doing so, using my brain to the max. I'm telling y'all, I don't use my brain sometimes, and y'all don't believe me, but I don't. Using my brain to the max in order to get the shit that I want in my life, and it's been working, and I'm so grateful and happy that it has. And I did this pamphlet, or actually no, I did this journaling layout of things I needed to do for my business, and I decided to share it with you guys. It is on my Instagram, so if you guys would like to see it, go to the link down below. It's gonna be there, but I did a whole ass layout about how I want to set up my business, what I can do to further grow it, and it really helped me do the things that I need to do to get the shit that I want. So what do you need to do strategically in order to get to where you need to go? That is another of being or tapping into your divine masculine energy. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on my post notifications so you won't miss a video from me. Yeah, it was really fun to create this video, and it's really key, especially my babies who follow me. I want you guys to tap into both energies and have them balanced within you for the most part, because without divine feminine, you can't receive shit, you can't nurture your being, you can't nurture your body, you can't nurture others. Without your divine masculine, you can't get the shit you want, you can't set boundaries. Like it's not like you can't do it, but it'll be a little bit harder if you don't tap into it. Or if you overly tap into your divine masculine energy, you can get a little toxic. If you overly tap into your feminine energy, you can get a little bit toxic. and it's not fun, y'all. So I have a question for you guys, and I think I'm gonna end each video out with a question. So how are you tapping into your divine masculine or your your yang energy on a daily basis? I would like to know down below in the comments. You can do it. You can tell me 1 thing, 2 things, 3 things. I don't care, you know, I love you. So yeah, make sure to stop by my Patreon because I do have a new journaling prompt up that is talking about how to tap into love. I even answer some of the questions, so if you guys would like to see that, it's going to be linked down in the description box. And also a journaling prompt on how to tap into your divine masculine and your divine feminine energy will be on my Patreon as well, because I know it is hard to figure out how you can do it without journaling prompts. Some people need it, so I got you. It's going to be down there, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, my angel fairies. Mwah.